Hello, my name is Stephen David Elliott. You may know me as the administrator of the Lake Gaston Community Information page. And today we're going to be featuring a lake resident who owns his own company. It's actually a very well-known company throughout the Triangle and also now very active at Lake Gaston, Trident Residential Solutions, owned by Scott Moore. Hi, Scott. How are you doing today?
Very good. How about yourself this morning, Steve?
I'm doing great, and I'm excited to have you here because what your company does is make lake life even easier and more beautiful. And so
Correct.
these are things that are Epicurean in delight, things that make life better. I mean, they're not necessities by any stretch of the imagination. You provide luxuries that people can enjoy at the lake, and that's a great thing because one of the reasons why we come up here.
Yep, certainly.
So, when did you come up to the lake yourself as a regular visitor, and what have you done lately to become more of a fixture there at the lake?
Gotcha. So it's 2 years ago this month, as a matter of fact, and started coming up with friends and noticed here at the lake there was something missing. There wasn't really an opportunity for a company like Trident to come in that can be a full service provider, and to provide the services that we do on the residential side of the house. So we opened up our office up here almost a year ago, and to start providing services.
Well, what's sort of cool though is you're taking people. People have a lot of pride in their property at the lake. We love beautiful things. We just had 4th of July. Everyone loved the fireworks and the parades, and it's really Lake Gaston is America. We have all different types of people at Lake Gaston, but we're all Americans first and foremost, and we love our home to be beautiful, not only for ourselves but for other people at the lake. And what do you do to make that happen? Like, how can you make someone's home look beautiful and special?
Gotcha. Well, first and foremost, obviously, is the outdoor lighting that we provide. And whether that's lighting up a boat dock, the pathway down to improve safety, lighting up the house so that you can either see it from the street if somebody's driving by, or quite honestly from the lake if someone's out on their boat riding by in the evening. So we're not making somebody's house beautiful, if you will. It's already beautiful. We're just making it where you can see it in the evening. And so the
I mean, that sort of
24/7
amazed you when you first came up to the lake, and that's why you really wanted to bring it there, because you said these are houses that need to be lit up.
No question.
They can be seen from miles away, but they weren't lit up. You don't see a lot of houses that are lit up.
You don't. And as you ride around it in the evenings, and obviously being that we do outdoor lighting for a living, we're specifically looking for it as we're riding around in the evening. And it's amazing how few, whether they're medium-sized houses up through some of the largest houses we see on the lake, and the fact that at night you can't really see them.
So that's what's exciting. A lot of people, they talk about service, they talk about cost, and they talk about price. But that we can discuss that later. You can go out and give someone a quote, and they can afford it or they can't. But this is something that really enhances the beauty and enjoyment of your home, not only for yourself, but for others. It gives you that sort of humble brag activity that you have the big, beautiful house on the water there.
Yeah, no question. And quite honestly, I mean, the other piece that it brings into play that is a little bit amazing to me is the safety side of things. You've got families with kids and things walking down to their boat dock at night, and quite honestly, you can't see where you're going unless you've got a flashlight. And
well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So bringing the safety in as well is also a huge piece.
Well, I know you provide security services as well. You set up cameras, you automate homes to make them smart homes so people can look at their home when they're in Raleigh or if they're in Virginia. I mean, you could be in California and looking at your home at Lake Gaston to make it safe. But lighting is so important for security, even more so than the camera. I mean, by the time someone's up in your camera, you may have already been endangered. But if your house is well lit and you can control that lighting from far away, you've added a totally different level of security. How does that automation work with the lighting to add more security for your, your prized second home or first home.
Gotcha. I mean, so you make a great point. So just being lit up's a little bit of a deterrent. And, thieves, when they're coming up, they're looking for the dark house so they can have some, the ability to get in without folks seeing them, if you will. So first and foremost, the outdoor lighting is going to provide a little bit of a deterrent. The second piece, as you mentioned, with surveillance cameras and or, a monitored security system, the outdoor lighting is just going to help the cameras perform a little bit better as well. But whether it's an app on your phone, getting notified that there's been motion at your front door, so you see so many commercials out there nowadays with the Ring cameras and things to that effect. We have the ability to bring that together with additional surveillance cameras mounted, strategically around the home, recording that, not just, the 10 or 15 second clip that you might get from a Ring camera, but truly do a business class surveillance system on a residential.
And this is space age stuff. I mean, you have turret cameras, and I mean, it's not only, it's fun.
Yes.
I mean, we have a lot of hobbies that, we do for security, but really it's, for our enjoyment as well. And the security is almost the side benefit. This is something you can do that's really exciting. You can't, if you shut off fireworks every single day, your neighbors are not going to appreciate you. But if you can, light up your house so they can see it, when they're going by in their boat, that's something that they get to enjoy as well. And they're probably going to want to do it. Now, we're going to be showing you some photos and videos of some of the homes that Trident is lit up at the end of this. One of the best things you're going to find Trident Residential Solutions, and this is a frequent complaint on the lake, is when they make an appointment, they're going to keep the appointment. If they're unable to, they're going to communicate with you because, sometimes things just happen. Post-COVID world, sometimes employees can't make it to work. They have to take care of their children or someone is sick, but the best thing is they're going to communicate with you, and you're going to understand what you're getting, and you're going to be excited to do it. So, I mean, if you're looking for quality and really showing your house off to your family, your friends, and your neighbors, Scott is the person you want to speak to. But guess what? His whole team is fantastic. It's not just Scott. He doesn't do this on his own. And he also provides other types of services that you're going to appreciate if you enjoy entertainment. One of those being hanging and mounting televisions, which we know can be challenging in some lake houses, either because of the way they were constructed, or the fact is you have that beautiful wall of windows in the house, but you don't know where to put that TV because you have a wall of windows, right?
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt that or stone fireplaces and it's amazing some of the different scenarios that you might walk into, and it's not just a sheetrock wall to put a TV up on that folks are comfortable with sometimes.
Yeah, he has a lot of products he's going to introduce to you that are fun. They're going to explain it to you. They can make a quote that has everything on it and then back out parts of it if you feel it's not affordable to do it now. But they're also going to give you advice. They have to charge what it costs. I mean, that's just the reality today. If you're going to get quality, you pay for quality, but you're going to know what you're paying for.
Correct.
And then you can budget when you want to add things in. That's what's great with the new technology. You can start off very basic, and then you can add onto it. Can you explain that a little more, Scott?
Yeah. So, I mean, ultimately, when we come in and do a consultative appointment, we're going to talk to you about some of the bones of the technology, if you will, and let you know that, what can be easily added later, what needs to be done up front. And as we go through the different options and from a complete solution, and our goal as a company is to be your technology provider. So, not just your lighting company, your TV hanging company, but if it's technology related, we want you to call and trust us to come in and handle it for you.
Well, we're real excited that you're at the lake, and now people can get these services that are pretty, they're pretty hard to find. There are some providers at the lake, not enough of them. That's it. I mean, we could have 1,000 guys that build boathouses, and we'll never have enough.
Right.
We just wanted to let you know that Scott's here to give you a first-class job. We're going to throw up on the screen here for you how you can contact them. We're going to provide you with a link so you can reach them. And I just want to let you know that this page wholeheartedly gives our endorsement to Scott and Trident Residential Solutions. We want you to try it out and, reach back out to us and let us know what the experience is. Everyone's experience level may be different, but we'll make sure that we advocate for you and you get the best experience from this company. Thank you. Scott, is there anything you wanted to add at the end of this?
No, I mean, that was a great summation there at the end, Stephen. I mean, at the end of the day, our goal is to create happy customers and that enjoy their technology and make it simple so that, whether it's a 3-year-old grandkid or a 3-year-old son or daughter, they have the ability to operate your TVs and all the way up through, some of the older generation that may be technology illiterate as well. Our goal is to try to make things simple so that you can enjoy your experience at the lake.
And when these guys are out at your house and they're giving you a quote, you have to ask them a question about some of your existing technology. They're good people to ask a question. Great. They don't mind giving their advice, and there may be something you're doing wrong there. Trying to turn on your TV, they can help you with that too. Thank you very much, Scott. It was great talking to you today, and we look forward to speaking with you again in the future.
Awesome. Thanks, Stephen. You guys have a great day as well. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott.